The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. There he goes on the right side. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Makes the tackle. He's out the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
But still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
118. That's it. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Buggy. Hey, south.
Stroud's going to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Lone back gets the handoff. Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Titans 1st down.
Viking 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over on his the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get interceptions...
Must be his hit. He fumbled that football. And the Titans have a recovery.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
19.
Shotgun now, first round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Stroud now on third. Isn't holding on. They're into the drop-ins. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay,
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on.
Now give left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Back to 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 50. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their early lead to 13. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They gave up the guts of Bigsby. And 3 yards is all he was going to get. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Bigsby. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. The play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Again, it's Bigsby. No one's around him. He's got space. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 21-7 is our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Oh, the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
On the quick, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. He's hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Ty Chandler to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. To the outside. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, Cowboy 80.
Now a give running right. Has some room to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Stroud. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No throw, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
And the Texans, 1st down.
They'll try it left with Chandler. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. The rookie from Texas comes goes up with it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from his end zone. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It's now 2nd
So play
and
number
10.
1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Cougar 19.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here on 1st down. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's caught. He found some space. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Bronco 80.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. 1st down from the 42.
Check, Mass. Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We've set it downs from 37.
Down. Why Tony? Slot. Mother slot. Buggy.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the
Timeout
play.
coming from the Texans. That's their first. They
First
keep this
down.
drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard
Stroud.
line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 18-point game.
17. Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second and 8.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Another carry for him. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
2 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Tackled back at the
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now for Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
41-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 3-possession game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
It's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Ward off the play fake. That's him on the catch, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Buggy. 118. That's right. 19 Texans. Good.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Here we go.
From the gun, behind the line, he lost that football. And the Titans got it! They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Go.
Handoff now from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Rattler. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. Let's go.
To the air with Ward. On target to his back. Khalil Mullins. And he's taken down at the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down.
19.
It's a gain of 20.
A run here with Mullins. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards.
Come on.
And it's
There he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the tight end. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down at his
Gained a
own
little bit
4-yard
there.
line.
Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
And the Texans first first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
4 yards on the
This is the end of the third quarter.
Second and 6.
It's the Texans who have it to start here. They come in trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here.
Buggy. All right.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. And 2 yards all he can get. Takes third down. Offense up to the line fast.
By Jalen Reed. It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Stroud now on third.
3.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10.
From the 4-yard line now. This is first and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
And dose of the hurry up here. From the gun, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
26 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one doesn't go far. And after the play, they call for a stoppage pretty quickly here. Somebody injured down there, and it's their tight end, Dalton Schultz, in some discomfort. This is second and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score of the fourth. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always getting touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun, it's Ward. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Ward's going to throw here on third. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Mullins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All about that defense there. Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down at the 30.
18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Mullins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on.
Okay,
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Here's Ward. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. On the carry, it's Mullins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
18. Let's hurt.
Running left with Bigsby. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down.
On the quick.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
34 yards.
How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. They did it! He made the interception! And the Texans have some new life in the 4th!
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Go.
They go play action. Mertz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Score Texans 49, Titans 45.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mullins down. This gets the 1st and more. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have the 1st. Now Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's him on the catch, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down,
Mahomes
Tennessee.
back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
And being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. 2nd and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. Back to throw. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we goes one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.